Hi guys, welcome back to Click Video Mag and Lensday Wednesday. This time we've got an absolute beast for you. This is the monstrous EF 11 to 24mm f4L, one of the greatest lenses Canon's ever made and probably the most over-engineered lenses I've ever seen made by Canon. At the time of announcement, it not only featured the world's largest hand-ground spherical element, but also the world's second largest hand-ground spherical element in the element that's directly behind this. The optics on this lens are absolutely astonishing. When it was announced, it was the world's first rectilinear wide-angle zoom lens. Now, when we say rectilinear, shooting stupendously wide often comes with a whole bunch of curvature. When you get horizons, especially fisheye lenses, you get lots of curvature, and vertical lines at the edge of the frame have a tendency to curve. This lens, however, following on from a lens we've had in the past, the 14mm 2.8, which was a rectilinear lens, we then decided to make this astonishing thing in the world's first rectilinear zoom. What that essentially means is the ultra wide angle of 11 all the way through to 24, there is no curvature. The horizontal lines are perfectly straight, your horizons are dead straight, and your vertical lines at the edge of the frame are perfectly straight as well. Absolutely magnificent for interiors, for architecture, buildings, any kind of property type of real estate type of photography. Absolutely magnificent. As I said right at the front, massively over-engineered. The amount of optics that are in here, the sub-wavelength coatings, the ghosting coatings that we've put in, the fluorine, the bells and whistles this lens was built and designed around was the absolute pinnacle of magnificent performance. It really is the absolute pinnacle of optics as far as that's concerned, and as such comes at a hell of a price. It is most certainly not one of the cheapest wide-angle lenses you'll buy, but wow, the end results speak for themselves. If you look at the samples behind, it was launched at the same time as the 5DSR at 50 million pixels, and as a best match lens for 50 million pixels, you couldn't do too much better. It is truly and utterly a work of art, and probably one of the finest lenses I've ever used in my entire life. I love it to absolute pieces. It is dwarfed, however, by the magnificent lens I'm going to talk about next week, which is so amazing. I had it tattooed on my arm, and we'll talk about that next week. But for this episode, look at that piece of glass, the 11-24. What a monster. As always, thanks for watching.